Hey gang, this is John Fonstock, and I'm going to tell you how to use a pattern background in HTML and get rid of these lines so that it's seamless. So I want to get rid of these seams here so it looks a little better. First thing I did was I went to freetextures.org and I downloaded that picture of Rust. So here's my Rust image that I want to include in the background of my HTML pages, and I need to make these edges seamless with the other edges, with their opposite edges. So I need the right to match the left, and I need the top to match the bottom. I always keep the original handy, so I'm going to copy that and work on a copy of that. I'm going to call this version 1. And I'm going to use the filter offset. So that's under filter, other, offset. And essentially what this does is shifts the image. And as you can see, I'm shifting it so those seams are roughly in the middle. So you can see there's a little X. So essentially what I'm doing is just moving this number till I see that seam that's in the middle. Now what I'm going to do is use the patch tool. It's banked with all these healing brush tools here. Essentially what the patch tool does is it allows you to copy and blend. So I'm going to copy these pixels. I'm going to make a selection. You can use any selection tool, marquee, elliptical, whatever you want to use. And then click back to the patch tool. I'm going to make sure that this selection is on destination. It's going to copy these pixels, and what it does is it copies the pixels and then blends those pixels with the pixels underneath it. So as you can see, it kind of got rid of that seam. Couple tips: you want to do this, you want to do it with some variety. You want to copy above and below. You don't want to just kind of be lazy and because you get best results if you're patient with it. Okay, so that's done, and my seams are gone. So I just used the patch tool to hide those seams. Now I'm going to save for web as a JPEG, and now I'm in Firefox, and as you can see that those seams are gone. So we've gotten rid of that with the offset, filter, and the patch tool. And there are a couple of things that look a little repetitious. These orange marks here and this line. So I'm going to go back to Photoshop and fix that. So I'm back in Photoshop, and I'm just going to copy it. I always like to copy those things. I like to have backups in case I don't like what happened. So there's version 2, and I'm going to go back to the patch tool. This one I'm going to do a little bit looser. I'm just going to make the selection with the patch tool and try to get rid of some of those repetitive elements. And you want to do it in small little increments. A little bit from this side, a little bit from that side. Maybe we'll get rid of this little guy here. Okay, so save for web again, see what happens. Alright, we're back in Firefox, and as you can see, I've got a seamless background. That's how it's done.